All right, let's talk about it. Orlando Brown Jr. definitely has been not the greatest over this year so far. And there are times where I've seen people say, he's definitely not living up to the money we gave him, which I'll be honest with you, the line in general is not looking to live up to the money we gave them. But this against the Vikings, and this is why, again, looking back at it, can't really get too much on Jake Browning because, well, just watch this play. All right, let me mute the audio. Watch this play. So Samaje Perine's in the backfield. He's in the backfield to block. And I will say, this is one thing I love about Jake Browning. He is mobile, To his degree, he's not a pocket passer. So, for example, this is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to a mobile quarterback in the backfield. Jake Browning's not as mobile as other quarterbacks. Let's say we did get a very mobile, like Joe Milton in the backfield. Not saying we would get him. But this is a situation where he breaks a tackle here. A Joe Milton type of guy would be able to outrun 43 here and get to the edge and, make a move, right? So, again, but this is what we need because this is what happens. Orlando Brown just gets beat. He just honestly gets beat. No trickery. The guy goes inside. Orlando Brown tries to get the outside, and he gets beat. And it's laughable to all bloody heck. So, second play, and by the way, this is the worst, top 5 worst offensive line performances from week 1. And the last thing you want is your left tackle to be running like that and looking back at the quarterback because he got beat. Now, again, watch him again. This is another play. So, again, not even a split second. Bro couldn't even last a split second. Look at that. Just instantly. Why can't you run the ball, Bengals? Why can't you run the ball? Does Chase Brown suck? Does Taj Brooks suck? Does Samaje Perine suck? No, they don't. This is why we can't run the ball. Why can't you run it? How do you run the ball when this happens within a split second? You can't. You literally cannot run the ball when that happens within a split second. I mean, you tried to. Guy got straight to the quarterback. Straight to the running back, excuse me. Another play. Watch this. I laugh because I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's not funny at all. I'm laughing because of how ridiculous it is. Look at this. I mean, listen, bro. Jake Brown could have just got torn ACL, torn kneecap, torn ankle, tore anything. We are lucky he didn't. But bro, that is beyond. I don't know what happened to Orlando Brown Jr. But dude, I understand they have a good defensive line. Okay, I understand that. But you got to fix something. I don't know what you got to fix, but you got to fix something. And this right here is not a scheme issue. This is not a scheme issue. This is a simple Orlando Brown Jr. just doesn't look good. Now, here's the thing that does tick me off, right? And we've seen this plenty of times before. We see it throughout this game. Fairchild, throughout this game, gets Teddy K to help him. Teddy K's assignment throughout this game is block your guy, help Fairchild if he needs help. And we have seen countless times in Zach Taylor's, mystery playbooks that he'll put a tight end or running back, whether it's Chase Brown or an extra tight end, he'll put them on the left-hand side to help out Orlando Brown Jr. We do it all the time when we play Myles Garrett. We do it when we play TJ Watt, right? He puts the guy on the left-hand side, and their job is to block and help out with Orlando Brown Jr. My question is, throughout this game and throughout this whole entire game, I went back and watched, you don't see that. Why wouldn't Zach Taylor put an extra blocker next to Orlando Brown Jr. when this is the performance that we're getting? See, this is what makes great coaches, because they adjust throughout the game. They see this stuff, and then they realize we have to adjust. we don't adjust. And Jake Browning is the one who has to get, the hit because of it. And it's a joke. Orlando Brown Jr. again. Dude. Wait, hold on. Is this a screen pass? No, it's not. It's a run play. How are you supposed to run the ball when he can't block? I mean, and I see all the time, people are angry at Chase Brown. Tell me why this is Chase Brown's fault. He gets the ball, right? Tell me why it's his fault. How? The guy who is freakishly fast and supposed to get blocked just runs right through your left tackle. It's to a point where it's almost to a point where it feels like it's fixed. Like, this is, fake. To a point where, he's doing this on purpose to stick it to the Bengals. I don't know why. That's what it feels like, because this is actually to a point where it just doesn't even make sense. He sucks that bad. And it doesn't make sense he sucks that bad. Because he wasn't this bad forever. Okay, we're going to run the ball up the middle. Okay, hold up. This is actually not Orlando Brown Jr. So this was, who was this one? Okay, so this is an interesting one. So I told you where Teddy K, his job was to help out Dylan Fairchild as much as possible, because Fairchild obviously is a rookie going against a great defensive line. That's his job throughout this game. So Teddy K, instead of blocking man right here, he instead double teams this guy right here, which allows this guy to go straight in at Chase Brown. So he doesn't block the guy in the middle. He just lets the guy go straight through, because his job throughout this game is to help out with Darren Fairchild. Now, you would expect maybe that would be a thing for, helping out with Orlando Brown Jr. with how bad he was performing, but that was not the case. We did not do that. So, all right, next play. We'll see. Okay, this is going to be... It's Orlando Brown Jr. again. Watch this. It's Orlando Brown Jr. It's a Fairchild and Jr. So they have a tight end blocking, right? Guy goes straight through both. Gets Jake Browning. Man, this is so embarrassing. How does he miss him? Okay, so he's looking at this guy right here, right? And this guy gets straight through. It's Fairchild. Yeah, it's fair. Oh, no, it's not Fairchild. That's Drew Sample. So Drew Sample is in the backfield to help block. He should be blocking this guy right here, but he doesn't, which allows that guy to go straight and get to Jake Browning. So technically, it's Drew Sample in the backfield not blocking correctly, or not blocking the right guy. All right, let's see. Oh, this is the play we just looked at. Okay. Kind of Orlando Brown? No, it's not Orlando Brown at all. He has kind of Orlando Brown. That's not Orlando Brown at all. That was, it was a really good blitz, honestly. And Orlando Brown did get kind of confused, but it's because Drew Sample was supposed to pick up the guy and help out in the backfield. He didn't pick up the right guy, and you let the guy go. Okay, this is the same play again. Teddy K. Okay. Let's see. So this is going to be 64 right here on my mouse pointer. Okay. He does get beat. This is a inside zone, right? It's an inside zone. He does get beat, but that guy is just freakishly good. So I'm not even gonna put that too much into it. Ravens offensive line. Oh my baby. Okay, so this is how good the Choice defensive line is. We'll have to play them in next week. 96 comes in straight free. These guys just come in straight free. I mean, how many guys are they blitzing? 4 or 5. They're blitzing 4 guys. 5 guys. So they're bringing 5 guys to the house here. Dang. Yeah, it is what it is. Peace out.